Guardians. Where did that firewall come from?
Another defense mechanism, I'd wager. Well, that was to be expected. We're trapped.
Can we dispel it?
We can try, but I doubt it. That's a powerful spell, but... maybe the vinculum can help.
How?
Put it on.
By the ancestors. What are these lights?
Fractures. It's still functioning.
Fascinating or not, the firewall's still there.
In this reality, yes, but maybe not in others. Those lights all around us, they are what mystics called fractures. Windows into another reality.
Like the tear the god of light created?
No. Imagine a tiny spot where the fabric of an otherwise thick piece of silk is thin enough to see through. That's a fracture. If left alone, fractures are harmless. They are simply an innate element of the veil, and nothing can pass through them unless a mystic tampers with them. What the God of Light did through Rondar Lacane was rip a hole the size of a child in the fabric. A fracture allows the creation of a temporary link between the reality it connects to and ours. A link through which you can transport objects back and forth. And since there must be a reality where this firewall hasn't appeared, all we have to do is find a fracture into such a reality and conjure that version of the room into ours.
How do you see into the reality behind a fracture? I mean, there must be a way to know what you're about to bring home, isn't there?
Unless you've used the fracture before, no, there isn't. Conjuring something from an unknown fracture is always a gamble. It could be treasure, or it could be a demon.
That sounds dangerous.
It is dangerous, yes. Which is why most countries forbid using vincula.
If we conjure another reality, how much of ours will be altered?
Not much. Just the immediate vicinity of the fracture.
This seems quite dangerous. Any idea why the intelligence taught Sarobi how to conjure?
That's a good question. Normally, conjuration isn't taught to disciples of the intelligence before their 4th year.
Is it also possible to bring living beings through a fracture?
Beings, yes. Living, no. Organic life isn't able to pass through dimensions. Only ethereal beings like the God of Light, the undead, or demons.
Probably for the best.
Yes, probably.
Well then, let's step to it. How do you use the vinculum?
You infuse it with a bit of magic once you're near the fracture. It's fairly intuitive if you're a mage. Interesting. See what it does.
Stay close. It worked.
That's convenient.
The architects of the crypt might have hidden the lever in another dimension, so that they could disarm the trap, but a grave robber couldn't. Too bad that they didn't count on us being mages. Now come, let's get out of here and look for Catrus's daughter.
That way?
Well then, what now? How do we find out where Sorobi went?
Carrying a vinculum changes the magical signature around a person. If we use ours near the fractures here in Karlabrock, and she used hers too, we might be able to find traces of her.
Traces?
You'll see.
Go ahead.
You got it.
You lead, I follow. Stick to the path.
Was I the only one who just saw that?
No. The fracture allowed us a glimpse into the past. Let's see what she left.
Mushrooms.
Lots of them. Probably provisions. She might have stolen them from the farm to prepare for her escape from Karlabrock. Let's look for more fractures. All of them combined might help us to find out where she went.
What kind of potion is that? It smells disgusting.
Could be Graricht. It's a plant extract you rub on your skin to repel swamp bugs.
So, she headed for the Loranian swamps. That's good to know.
Yes, but half of Lar is swampland. We need more to go on.
Sure.
What do we have here? The spear. It looks orcish.
Why on Io would she buy an orcish spear?
I have no idea. Let's keep looking.
Sounds like a plan.
A key and a chest. Perfect. Let's see if it fits.
Empty.
Makes sense. If this was her stash, she took all of it with her when she left Karlabrock. Though... Use the vinculum. If we get lucky, it will conjure a version of the chest that hasn't been opened yet. So, What's in it?
A map. And there's a route drawn on it from Calibrock to the, Crimson Mire. That's at the border to the Iron Fields. Do you think that's where she went?
Well, this map was drawn in another reality, so we can't be sure. But yes, I suppose so. Let's get back to Catras. He'll want to know about this.
My favourite pale blood. A word? Back already?
What do you want now?
I would like you to deliver more gifts for my fair lady over there. The flowers were a good start, but now my offerings must do more than elicit a faint smile. They must inflame the heart.
Another delivery? You know, it would really mean more if you delivered it yourself.
You still don't get it. I can't just walk over there and give her these gifts. No, it has to be this way, please.
Fine. I'll deliver it. Hand it over.
Thank you, Pale Blood. There's just one small matter. The gifts. I'll need you to procure them for me first.
You don't even have them?
Well, I mean, I can't simply leave my wares unattended to get them myself. That's where you come in. Not to worry, you will be reimbursed and then some.
All right. What do you want me to get?
3 things. A gold necklace to complement her delicate neck, a bottle of the finest perfume from Kalaya, and a cluster of fresh Nidari eggs.
A gold necklace. That's not very specific.
And it's not supposed to be. Any solid gold necklace will do. It is the expected gift, the ordinary gift. Any attempt to impress with it will fall flat, but neither can it be neglected.
I see. Nidari eggs?
Yes, they're a delicacy. Haven't you ever had them?
Can't say that I have.
Oh, then you must try it sometime. A perfect offering for my fair lady. If you can find a Nidari colony, all you have to do is collect the precious egg clusters.
Waikalayan perfume. Is that her favorite?
Well, how should I know? What I am sure of is that any other suitor would offer Imperium scents, or even, oh forbid, Windholm musk. No one else would be bold enough, or rich enough to offer Kalayan.
Uh-huh. Okay. I'll see what I can do.
Oh, thank you, Pale Blood. Pay close attention to her reaction when you give them to her. Let me know once you have.
Good to see you again, General.
Have you by chance seen 2 dwarves in the city?
Funny you should ask. I did, actually. About a week back. The boss mentioned the mess going on with the dwarves, so they caught my attention.
And?
And I had them watched. One of them went around trying to get a letter couriered. So I posed as a messenger and took it. Turns out it was just a letter from a homesick boy to his father. Here, take a look for yourself.
So, what's the plan?
Thanks for the letter. Did they mention where they were headed next?
No, and I didn't ask. The other one, his friend, had the most intense stare. Once I realised they were homeless, I wanted out of the conversation as soon as possible.
Okay. How did they look? Did it seem like they were in trouble?
Trouble? No, I wouldn't say that. The other one, the companion, mentioned they were kicked out at the inn for starting a brawl. They seemed quite proud of it.
I see. I'll be going.
Farewell.
Knee house, balls, you look like shit. Did you wrestle a troll?
The graveyard's more like it. But I think we know where your daughter is.
The Crimson Mire. Blazes, what bollocks is this? I told her to meet me just outside of Calibrock.
Could have something to do with the orcs, couldn't it?
What orcs?
You don't know?
Of course I do, I just like to play dumb. No, I don't know. What orcs are you talking about?
Well, when that Circle Mage Orc, Gore, proclaimed the unification of the tribes, not all orcs went along. The Fleshkin, for example, left Bargagor and set up a town in the Mire.
Huh, that's news. But it explains the orcish spear Sorobi bought at the market.
What? And the Exalted Father let them?
He didn't clap his hands with glee, but so far he hasn't taken military action.
What about your end of the bargain? Were you able to find any information on the Sleeper cult?
Some information, yes. And you'll get it once you found my daughter.
So, Sorobi fled Lar via a mire that she knew to be populated by orcs. That's an odd decision.
Odd or not, I don't care. I want you to go after her and make sure she's all right. Now!
How are we supposed to find her, though? We can't search the entire mire, can we?
Well, if it's a mire, then it will only have a handful of paved roads leading through it, and probably only a few travelers. Reading our tracks shouldn't be too hard.
Then let's step to it. Will you accompany us, Catrus?
Not right away. I didn't expect to leave the city right now, and I need to make some preparations first. Go ahead, scout out the area, and send me back a messenger so that my men and I can catch up. And General, find her. Please.
Good to see you again, General.
You wanted to discuss something?
Ah, yes. Since we'll be working with you for the foreseeable future, I thought you might want to invest in us.
Invest? We're already paying you.
For our superior service, yes. But we could do even more for you. Be more.
Okay, I'm interested. What would I have to do?
It's simple. The company only requires one material. Crab dung.
Crab dung?
Yes. Our alchemists need it for a myriad of things. All you have to do is keep an eye out for it on your travels. Bring it back to me, and I'll put it to good use.
I'll let you know if I find any.
Fantastic. Good luck, General.
I'll be going.
Farewell.
ancestors guide us.
Keep it up.
Humans? Huh.
Probably traders.
Yeah, probably.
There. That's her. Scythe.
Wraith! You have some nerve sauntering about here unshrouded. Give me one reason why I shouldn't call the guards and have you hanged.
And you have some nerve threatening me after you killed my son and my wife.
What by Nor are you on about?
The blood burn. You knew it would come for our village because you had seen what it could do. And yet you didn't tell me. You simply left us to die.
Really? Is that what you tell yourself to help you sleep at night? I had as much reason to doubt the blood burn as you had. Yes, I had seen the village it destroyed before it headed our way. But back then, there were no indicators what it really was.
No indicators? The symptoms were...
Almost identical to the red fever, yes. Swollen limbs, blisters, bleeding from the orifices. Every scholar in his right mind would have dismissed these bloodburn rumors as nonsense. Yes, I agree, we should have known it was something else by the time it hit Calibrock. But we both didn't. If anything, we both messed up. The only difference is that you refused to see how dangerous it was, even when I already had. Not even when your pretty wife begged you to flee. And even when you finally realized what you had done, you didn't face your error, no. You simply abandoned the realm and the Exalted Father altogether. And that, dear Wraith, is something I will not let go unpunished. You're coming with me.
Let's all calm down.
Shut your mouth, Pale Blood. You should be glad I'm not reporting you to the guard for traveling with a traitor.
I'm not coming with you, Scythe. You'll let us walk away now and pretend we were never here. Understood?
You're giving out orders? A derelict to a seer of the intelligence? I'll take down the lot of you myself if I have to.
Look, whatever happened between you, there is no need for this to get bloody. Believe it or not, we're on a mission to prevent something bad from happening, and Wraith is an essential part of it. Just let us go.
Mission? Huh. You're lucky I have a good sense of when people are lying, Pale Blood. Because you're not. Now get out of my sight.
Yes?
Thank you. I shouldn't have provoked her.
Don't ever do this again.
I won't. We can discuss this in the keep once we get back. Or not. Either way, thank you for this. Let's focus on the mission now.
Yes.
Sure.
What's this?
Lead the way. You have
ever wonder what it's like up there?
You!
In the temple?
Yes, you!
No, up
Over here!
there.
I'm here.
You wanted to speak to me?
Shh! Keep your voice down!
You're a little young to be out of the communes. Why aren't you with your pack?
That's why I want to speak to you.
You're running away, aren't you?
Not so loud! My name's Devlas. Yes, I left my commune. I'm trying to leave this whole blasted place, but I need help. I've already forged the documents I need to get out of here, but they need an official insignia. Without it, they're useless.
So what? You want me to steal an insignia?
No! The intelligence would figure out what's going on. Look, I know a guy. He's a smith who specializes in counterfeit items. All you have to do is convince him to make a fake and then bring it back to me.
Fine, I'll help you.
Lord be praised. Thank you. The smith should be at his workshop. I'll wait here in the meantime. Thank you again.
Over here.
Sure.
Over there? Ancestors, guide us. Lead the way.
You there, pale blood. Come over here for a moment, will you?
Here we go again.
I did. So shameless.
Do you think he'll actually stray?
Nah, he's not the type to go derelict. Leave it to the wisdom. They'll straighten him out.
Yeah, you're right.
Stick to the path.
Yes. This way. What do we have here?
You lead, I follow.
Out of the way.
Amidst the spindly trees and waterlogged decay, signs of the Fleshkin's takeover of the mire are everywhere. A row of sharpened sticks, some adorned with the heads of vanquished enemies and animal carcasses, demarcate the orcs' territory. The trickle of sunlight on the peat moss is the only splash of cheer against the stench of rotted wood and fermented bog.
All right. That's the mire. I think our best bet of finding Serobi is finding and talking to the Fleshkin.
I saw a couple of tracks earlier that might have belonged to orcs. They shouldn't be far.
Well then, let's step to it.
Just give the word.
Is that the best you can do?
This ends now!
Yes?
Oh, what do you need?
Yes? If I must.
This way. Stay close.
I have to say, Lady Elathiel, I still can't believe you're 600 years old. I mean, you must have seen so much.
Who told you that I'm 600 years old?
Sir Katras, is age a sensitive issue for elves?
Never listen to Catris.
I see.
That way?
Ancestors, guide us.
More pale skins. Come to join Zarek's trying? The last ones ended up on a pile of corpses, so you should reconsider.
The last ones?
Couple of rosy-cheeked boys who call themselves adventurers and were hoping for riches. Didn't work out well for them.
What's Zarek's trying?
An orcish ritual. Basically a month of fighting and bloodshed. So you're holding it?
Well, look at that. The Dark Elf did his homework. Yeah, we are. But it's not just Fleshkin fighting each other. Anyone who wants to pay Zarek his respects can. But you don't seem to be here for the trying, so why are you here?
Is the trying why the Fleshkin came here?
Among other things, yeah.
Did a dark elven woman perchance pass through here recently? Her name's Sarobi.
Saro? Well, Zarek's fires burn me. Whatever's your business with her, she's not coming back. The chieftain has made her his blood princess.
Blood princess? What are you talking about?
Well, when she came here a moon ago, we first thought she was like all the other fools, hoping for riches in the trying. She wasn't. She fought like a demon, with a power that was both refined and untamed. It was the chieftain who found out who she really was, the Blood Princess. There's an old orcish prophecy speaking of a non-orc who will prove herself in the trying. If she prevails, she will mate with the strongest orc of the tribe, the Blood Prince, and create a new breed of warriors.
Create a new breed of warriors? You mean, your chieftain wants Sarobi to bear his children?
Lots of them, yes. And they'll be perfect. The children of Nor and Zarek melded with the strength of an orc and the magical talent of a dark elf. The perfect warrior, the apex predator.
And what will this new dark elven and orcish warrior race be called? Dorks?
Very funny.